Welcome back to the shop. It's a bit of a disaster in here. Got the spare tire carrier, sway bar mounts and everything pulled off the 96 F-250 there. Got everything primed and painted, so that's ready to go back on. Gonna work on getting the brake lines in. First I'm gonna go out there and just working on cleaning up the frame a bit. Got the exhaust pulled off. Added this 2-foot extension on there. We're gonna have to cut that back a little bit. And then we can get our muffler mounted back up with short turn down, get some mounts made up, and that should be good for that. But the goal is I want to get the exhaust back together, get the frame quickly painted as much as I can, try not to worry about it too much. I think eventually, maybe even next winter, I'm probably going to pull the box off the truck there. And I got to do fuel pumps, and fuel lines are looking a little crusty on the back there, so just be easier to pull the box off and really get in there and paint everything properly. So for now, just going to hit it with some red oxide, some semi-gloss, and whatever we can get to, freshen it up. And then I got new master cylinder from Napa, so it looks like the one there. When that rear line blew out, I also lost all brakes, so I don't know how much faith in the master it's in there. I think it's probably original, so we'll get this changed out, get our new lines run, and we should be good to hit the road, hopefully. So I went through and wire brushed everything, pulled the shocks out. Like I said, the sway bar's in the shop there, got that out of there. So go through, blast this with some red oxide in the real bad spots, and we'll hit it with some semi-gloss and should be good to go. The weather's supposed to clear up a bit this afternoon as well, so I think I'm going to pop this grill off and respray these inserts. Been putting it off, it's a fair bit of masking to do that, but, and just so you guys can see, that overspray was already there. Color I decided on, just based on my memory in the store, is I went with this storm gray metallic. And taking a wild guess, it's not too bad. I think it'll be pretty close. It's tough to tell because the original there is a little faded, but I think this will look alright, and just don't tell anybody. Alright, so it looks like the rain's easing up out there, so I'm going to get to work on the brakes. I've got the new master cylinder bench bled here, which if you're installing a new master, always bench bleed, otherwise you'll be in for a world of trouble. So she's all bled, full of .3 there. Got the old one out, she was pretty grimy. And you can pick up these cheap bench bleeding kits. They're like 12 bucks, where it gives you the hoses and a selection of fittings. And you just thread your fittings in, run your hoses in, fill it with fluid, and keep pumping until you see clear fluid coming through. Takes a bit of time, go slow. I like to do it, let it sit, come back, do it again. And it probably took a good 40, 50 pumps to get all the air out of there, but just when you think you got it, check it again. A lot of times you'll get more coming through, and it'll be aggravating when you go to bleed your brakes. We'll go ahead and get this slammed in there and start running the rest of the new lines. Alright, so I got the new master installed. I just got the new lines sitting off to the side for now with the cap still in. And we'll get the lines fully connected underneath, and then we'll quickly stab these on here and let it gravity bleed for a little bit. And then down underneath here you can see got everything sprayed with semi-gloss that I need to. I'm going to pop the wheels off here at some point, and I'll be able to spray the other sides of the leaves. Keep the rust from getting worse anyways, and looks a little cleaner. And while I was waiting for the paint to dry, I got the rest of the exhaust stuffed back in here. I did just clamp it. This metal's pretty crusty on the stock cat, and it was originally clamped from the factory. So clamp there, got our extension in. And I did utilize the factory mounts as well. We fabbed up our little extensions on there, so that holds it. And then same with the back here as well. I'll tidy this up, hit it with some high heat just to keep it from rusting. But that should hold her in there. I just pulled the rear sectional line out, so this goes from the brake hose at the back and along the frame. This is the new one here. Everything looks pretty close. It is a little longer here, which I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll figure that out. And then we just have to do a union to the front section there. To get that section out, the easiest was to split it at the factory coupling there, and send it out through the back, down over the rear axle and out. I'll do the opposite. We'll feed it up and through. Tuck it up along the frame rail, get it clipped into its spots, and that should be good. So you can see the new line snakes up and through. Get it clipped back in everywhere. And then the factory clips. My only gripe about this rear line is comes with this union because they're made for regular cab, extended cab, crew cab, and long box, short box. So depending on your application, it comes with a couple extra lengths. We didn't need anything, just straight front to back. But being that this truck is four-wheel drive, that union lines up right with this spot in the transfer case. It kind of sticks out and makes it a real bugger to get your wrenches on there. All they had to do was make this, you know, a couple inches back or a couple inches forward, and it'd make life a hell of a lot easier. But it's not bad. You can kind of get your wrenches up on an angle up in here and snug that up, but everything looks good there. I don't see any leaks at the front here. Rear ABS module. It's a little damp there, but that could just be residual. I'll wipe that off, clean it all up. But overall, they fit pretty good. I can't really complain. You do have to do some minor bending and tweaking just to get them in there, but heck of a lot easier than bending the whole thing by hand. All right, so there we go. I got the lines all in. I've just got to tie these ones into the clips there. I haven't done that yet. We just got gravity bleed going while we're at it. Just got my one-man bleeder on there. Just pump it and get it going. I see the air bubbles moving through there. Just let it do its thing. I did have to change out the bleeders. They were completely rusted inside. They didn't have the caps on them, so there was no hope of those working. So luckily I had a box of bleeders here and had a couple that fit. And we got our new hose installed there. Everything clipped back together. And we're just checking for leaks now. I know it's not going to be at any of these easy spots. It'll be the one buried up inside there that I can't get to. It's going to leak, but like I said, these stainless lines are a real bugger. Just when you think they're tight enough, crank them a little more. I don't like going full grille on stuff, but it seems to be the only way with these. But so far everything's looking good. They went in fairly easy. It's a bit of a struggle there, feeding everything up and getting it wiggled through there, but other than that, I think this one's pretty well wrapped. I got the step on the bumper there, all painted up. Got new bracket installed for my 7-way. Got the gear brackets all painted up. Just used some hex head for now. I haven't been able to find the factory style hardware. These will work for now. Looks a lot better than all the rust. And I got the grill insert all painted up. So it looks better. I really should have sanded this down a bit. Probably hit some primer on there. It is a bit rough from the UV hitting it over the ears, but it's good enough for now. So I'm gonna do a quick oil change. I got a new set of plug wires, cap, rotor, and I should go grab some plugs, throw them in, give it a quick tune-up. I'll throw some insurance on her and she should be good to go. And I did take her for a quick shakedown, just down the block here and back. And I had every intention of just taking it slow and easy just to check out the brakes, make sure everything felt good. And then when I was turning around and coming back, I couldn't resist the temptation to open up the old 460 a bit, forgetting that I was supposed to take it nice and easy, and the rear shocks are right there and the sway bar's there. And let me tell you, she got a little squirrely on me coming back. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw the shocks back in. I just gave them a quick coat of paint. These are KYB gas adjust, really nice shocks, and they're still in good shape. They just had a bit of surface rust. So silver I used for the bumper there was a pretty close match to the stock color on those. So get those put back in, get the sway bar. I've got all new bushings and I got new links for it on the cart there, so we'll throw that in. But yeah, if you're looking to do brake lines, I'd highly recommend the stuff from Inline Tube there. Nice quality stuff. Go stainless if you want. These ones actually did seal up fairly good. I had issue on that first one, so I kind of been hesitating on this project for a while, but they do sell stainless and just your standard coated steel as well. So now that we got this one pretty well wrapped up, I'm gonna keep plugging away at a few little things on it, but it's ready for the road. I've got to get on this one here car show's coming up next weekend. It's Sunday here today, and we've got a big cruise Friday night. We've got a poker run on Saturday and a dance that night, and then we'll be doing the car show all day Sunday. So I just resprayed the box here with some flat black. I did actually spray it in some satin duplicolor, thinking that it would look all right, but every little nick and ding and scratch in here looked 100 times worse. So just gonna leave it flat black for now. I'm not sure down the road what I'm gonna do with this. I'm either gonna do the body work, finish it all out and spray it satin black, or tempted to just shoot it with some Line-X or Rhino liner, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather fix this up. So I got the master cylinder swapped out as well, so everything's happy there. No more leaks out the back. And got the carb rejetted, so I'm gonna take it for a quick scoot here and see how it does. I also tweaked the timing a bit. It was lagging a little bit there, so I bumped it up to about 14 degrees initial, and we'll see. I should wake it up a little bit. So once all that's out of the way, I'm gonna get back on the 68 there. Like I said, I got the core support in stock now. Just waiting on the bushings coming from a different supplier, hopefully this week. And I know that's the popular truck with everybody, so we're gonna get back to work on that one. Get the front clip on, probably start rebuilding the front suspension and steering, tie rods, and all that fun stuff. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of the future videos coming up. And I do apologize for lack of videos lately. It's been a lot going on here, and it's trying to get all these trucks wrapped up and on the road. But I'm gonna get cracking on this one here, get the Ford finished up so I can throw some insurance on this week. We'll see what else we get up to. But as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.